All right. 2 o'clock equipment WOD. What's up, guys? Is it sound on? Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, there we go. All right. So we'll wait for a couple people to get on here. Hope everybody's day is going all right. If you could, type your name in so I know who's in here as we wait for everybody else coming in. Get off here. All right. Got the garage door open today. Setup's ready to go. The machine, my rope. Hopefully you guys are good to go too. All right. So anybody wants to hop in, of course they can hop in at any time. Let your friends know we are live. Okay. So Coach Zach here. We got today's equipment WOD. Okay. We are going with an 18-minute AMRAP today. 18 minutes of work. Okay. We are going 18 burpees, 18 calories on a machine of your choice, and then 72 double unders for those that have double unders. So you might be in the boat of, hey, I don't have double unders, and I might not even have all the equipment required. So don't worry, I'm going to give you options to modify. You can still do this with some of the equipment. It's not required to have all the equipment, and that's basically the way it's going to go for these next couple weeks as we do these at-home workouts. So realize not everybody has all the equipment. I certainly don't, but we're going to try to make it to where you can, of course, get a workout in no matter what. Okay, so again, 18-minute AMRAP, 18 burpees, 18 calories on whatever machine you want, 72 double unders. Okay, so let's talk modifications here real quick. If you are not in possession of a machine, okay, you can see I got my ski erg and we got the bike back there. Also rowing option in there too, but I don't have a rower, so I'm going to be going on those two. If you don't have a machine with which to do calories on, you got choices. You can go 300-meter run, okay, kind of pick a mailbox and run to it. Hopefully it takes you about a minute to a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Or you're going to go 36 light sumo deadlift high pull. Okay, sumo deadlift high pull, we'll show you all that. But what that's going to do is mimic that from the ground to the collarbone motion of a rower. So we can double the amount of reps we're going to do, but make sure that's very, very light. Okay, so some options you can use for that are going to be empty barbell. Okay, you can use a household item like we talked about yesterday if you saw my video there, or a basic PVC pipe or something else that's light in your garage or in your house, okay, like a broom, for example. So that is for modifying the rower, okay? If you're not doing double unders, if you can't do double unders, you're going to go 108 singles. We'll just stick, I know it's a weird number, but if you notice the pattern of the stuff we're doing, we are keeping it multiples of 6, so it's streamlined and good there. Okay, so 108 singles. If you don't have a rope at all, you're going to go 108 line hops back and forth. Every time you touch is 1, 2, 3, 4. Every time you touch, 108 line hops. Okay, so those are your modifications. If you got any questions, pop them down into the comment section so I can try to see them before we start this workout. All right. We're going to go through a little warm up first. I'll take you through some just regular generic warm up motion patterns. Then we're going to do a specific movement prep for the workout. Do a little 3-round workout, kind of like Kristen did this morning, similar for that 40, 30, 20, 10 WOD. And then we'll go into it. Okay, like I said, 18 minutes on the clock. So starting with, if you're ready, back this camera up so you can see me. Okay, starting with this wide grip here, or wide stance, if you will. We're just going to rotate. Okay, so starting almost like sumo deadlift stance, and we're going to trunk twist and rotate. So if you're at your house, in your living room, in your garage, start knocking these out. Don't want those arms and chest loose for the amount of burpees we're going to ask you to do today, for sure. When you get to about 10, we're just going to go about halfway down. So think 45-degree angle that your torso is doing there from the ground. Same deal. About 10 back and forth. And when you get to 10, let's go ahead and take it all the way down to the ground. Relax the neck, relax the head. Swipe the ground as you come by. All right, we'll say that was 10. Okay? Going to keep the same stance adjusted if you need. Move my rope out of the way. Okay. We're going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 push-ups. A lot of you guys have done this with me before in class. We're going to keep it the same way. So it's kind of like a combo between inchworms, and we're also loosening that chest up on some push-ups. Okay, so it's going to look like this. Get a better angle for you guys. All right, reaching down, touching the floor. You're going to creep out slowly into a push-up position via inchworm. You're going to knock out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 push-ups. From there, hips high, creeping the hands back. Boom. Okay. We're going to do the same thing for 4 push-ups, then 3, then 2, then 1. Okay. If you've had class with me before, you've definitely done these at some point. It's a favorite of mine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Creep it back. Good. I'll let you guys go 3, 2, 1 without me yapping at you. Nice job, and that's me telling myself nice job, because sometimes I need a pat on the back to make it through the warm-up. I know we've all been there. All right. Boom, that's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay? Next thing we're doing, okay? World's greatest stretch or runner's lunge. We're going to go 4 on each side. So we're going to step into each rep. So it looks like this, stepping out right foot, plant the foot, plant the hand. If my right foot is up, my right knee is up, my right elbow's coming down, reaching up towards the sky, stepping back to the center. Step it left. Left elbow down, hand up. There's 1 on each side, and we are going to do 3 more on each side for 8 total. 2, step back. 3. 4 and 4. Okay, I stretch quick, so I'll let you guys catch up. All right. Cool. Next one up, we're going standing hip rotation. So very easy. Just gonna basically walk forward and walk back. You only need, 4 by 6 space to do this drill, maybe even less. So I'm gonna step forward with 1 foot, come from from the side and over the top, rotate my hip forward, and then step it back, do it again. I'm gonna do this 5 times, rotating up and in. Okay. There's 3. Boom, try to keep the shoulders and hips and torso square as you can. Do 5 on that side, and then 1, 5, up and over on the other side. Climbing over a fence, barbed wire fence, when you would sneak out. You're a middle schooler. Might have been just me. Boom. Okay, so that's 5 and 5 forward. Go 5 and 5 backwards now. Okay. From the inside out. From the inside out rotations. Boom. There's 4 on that side. There's 5. Same thing. Inside out. Inside out. 3, 4, and 5. Good. All right. Give you a second to catch up there. For this next piece, we're just going to stretch. We're just going to get a little static stretch going. Take care of these calves and ankles and shins. I'm going to get a little timer going with my phone so we can track our static stretch. We are going to go 30 seconds on an ankle stretch. Okay, so again, finding a wall, or I'm going to use the rig post here just so you guys can see me, but my toe should be as high up on the post as I can get it, flexing back towards my shin, stretching out that calf and Achilles. Okay, so we'll start here. 3, 2, 1, go. Toes should be up. You're going to lean your chest in. If you want more of an Achilles stretch, you're going to keep your chest leaning in, but you're also going to bend your knee towards the post or towards the wall. Okay? 15 seconds in. It's a lot of double unders if you get this thing going for a few rounds. So making sure these are taken care of. Good. And switch. One to your left side. Toe up, chest in. I did the water side elite EMOM yesterday, which was a mistake because that was 500 double unders. So now I'm about to pay the price, but it's what I get. It's my own fault. Good. Go ahead and relax. All right. Next up, get to a spot. It's kind of dark with my dark shoes and socks, I think. Something. All right. What's up, Carlos? Okay. You're going to take the first side you did, so hopefully you're right. Toe in the air. Okay. This drill doesn't work, or this stretch doesn't work unless it's that toe, not the ball of your foot, but the toe. You're going to rotate 10 big circles clockwise. Say that was 10. It was really 6, but 10. And you're going to rotate 10 circles counterclockwise. Okay. Take care of the top of that foot. Feels good in the arch for some reason when you go counterclockwise too, so keep that in mind. 10 and 10, each direction on each foot. Cool. Last thing here, just to kind of tie all that together, going with some pecking chicken action. So that hamstring stretch, you're going to sweep down. This right foot should be out in front. Again, toe flex back towards the shins. Sweeping through, you're getting hamstring, back to knee, calf, and Achilles there with one smooth motion. There's 1, 2. You're going to do that 3 or 4 times on each side. Boom. Get one more here. Boom. All right, let everybody catch up. Hopefully everybody's about there. So that does it for our kind of beginning body, body preparation part of the warm-up. We're going to go movement prep now, so it's going to be a little bit more specific to what we're doing in the workout. Okay, just to give you a reminder again, you've all seen it by now if you've logged on, but 18-minute AMRAP, 18 burpees, 18 calories on row, bike, ski, whatever you have, or 300-meter run. Okay, and 72 double unders, 108 singles, whichever one you decide to do. So again, movement prep. We'll start moving it around a little bit. The first thing we're going to do, 8 step down burpees. 4 step down burpees. So step it down, touch the chest, walk it up, little mini jump. Okay, there's 1. You guys can go ahead. I'm on 2. I'll get to 4 and wait on you guys. 3. 4, let you catch up. So 4 step down burpees. The next thing, if you have something handy, grab it. Okay, I don't care what it is. It's going to be, I'm going to use a 25-pound plate, but you can use things like yesterday we talked about the laundry detergent, a shoe. I don't care what it is. It doesn't have to be heavy at all. We're basically just prepping that low back for a bunch of up and down stuff today. So it's just going to be 8 ground to overhead. Okay, so I got my wide stance, tapping my plate to the ground with a flat back, driving it all the way overhead. Boom, 2. We're going 8 here. 6 for me. Boom. Okay. If you guys need to or need me to slow down at all, just type it in. I'll slow it down for you. Okay. Next drill, 4 corners. Now this takes some imagination, not much, but a little bit. Okay, on the ground, we know line hops, right? It's very easy to find like a line in your tile or in your flooring, whatever. For me, in my case, on the mat here, where the mats come together, you're gonna find a line hops, okay? But 4 corners, exactly what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4, front and back. So what we're gonna do is 8 circles or 8 squares clockwise, 8 counterclockwise. But starting this corner, I'm jumping to the front first. Back up a little bit. Jumping to the front first, then to the side, then behind, and to the side. That's 1. I'm going to do that 8 times in that clockwise direction, 8 times in the other direction. There it is. All right, cool. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You guys get it, okay? You're going 8 each direction. 7, 8. All right, try to turn around without stopping. Seven for me. 8. Okay. Let you guys finish here. We're gonna do that 2 more times. but we're going to increase the speed a little bit. So that was pretty slow. We're going to increase the speed just a couple notches round 2, and then again on round 3. Okay, so starting with those step down burpees. Just moving with a little bit more of a purpose this round than you were the last round. Round the overhead. Boom. Round the overhead. 4 corners yet again. These are harder than they look. Probably finding that out now. You're not looking exactly where you're going. You start jumping all sorts of weird angles. Funky. My high school baseball coach used to make us do those, and if you could hear our feet, that was a 400-meter run, just as punishment. Last round, a little bit quicker than that. Still stepping down, still stepping up on those burpees. Or give you an example of those at-home items. We'll do, bring that backpack back out from yesterday. Get your ground to overhead with the backpack going. Boom. Here we go. I'm going into my last set. You're just hopping in last set on the 4-corner drill. I think I'm going backwards this time. That's fine. You can switch up the direction. Two. So that's 1, 2, 3. All right, let you guys finish that up. So that did, at least for me, exactly what it was supposed to do, right? It was just supposed to get us a little bit sweaty, get the heart rate up and moving, and prep ourselves for the actual movements that we're gonna do, okay? So take a quick break, get a little water. We'll rest for a minute and a half here before I start talking again about the workout. I'll go over modifications one more time, and then we'll start this bad boy, all right? So take a second, water break. Let that heart rate come down a little bit. Anybody listening to anything good while they're at their house? Any good WOD tunes? Carlos is listening to Post Malone or Bad Bunny. I forgot water. I blew it. Screwed it up. It's all right. I'll live. The WOD set up there. It's better. All right, so if you missed the first part, I was talking about options for if you don't have a rower or a bike or something else to do calories on. Option number 1 would be to run 300 meters, which of course requires you knowing where your 300-meter run would be in your neighborhood, or if you don't have access to outside, that's fine. We're going to use a barbell or some other item. So Sumo, deadlift, high pull. Reason why we would do that? Why would we do that, Zach? Okay, it's mimicking that rowing motion. Okay, you can see if I just tilted myself towards the ground, if I was in a seated position, very similar movement pattern to what we would do if we were rowing, right? So I'm starting that bar at mid shin, flat back, squeeze the belly tight, squeeze the butt tight, pop the hips, elbows high to the outside, just like I would if I was rowing. This is a little more pronounced, of course, but again, similar movement pattern. You can do this with the PVC pipe. If you don't have a barbell, you You can even do it with the broom handle. This one, I don't know what happened to the broom, but same deal here, same movement pattern. If you decide to go with those Sumo deadlift high pulls, you're going to double those up from 18. You're going to go 36. Okay, so I don't know if anybody's in that boat, but that's what you're doing if you do not have the means to hit some calories. Okay. Last thing again, singles. You're going to go 108 if you have a jump rope, but you don't have double unders. You're going 108, and you're going to go 108 line hops as well if you do not have a rope. So that would just be back and forth every time you touch. It's going to be 1. All right. Questions on this? I'll give it a minute for questions if you want to type those in. If you tell me to hurry up and just get it over with, then let me know that too. Give you a minute for questions. On these burpees, they're not going to be this, or they can be the step down, but just making sure you're touching that chest to the ground, hands above the head, feet in the air up top. 30 seconds for questions. Get my rope ready. I mean, 18 minutes is a long time. I don't know if anybody realizes what we're about to get into, but it's going to be nasty. Oh, work. Screw it. Okay. I'll start our clock here, 18 minutes counting down. You all start at the same time. We'll end at the same time, so it's a good thing. I'll give you a 3, 2, 1, go. Okay? Many rounds as possible in 18 minutes, starting with 18 burps. Here we go. 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. You notice I'm not trying to do these like a madman because, like I said a couple seconds ago, this thing's 18 minutes. I already lost count trying to talk. I think that's 6. Pick a pace you know you can sustain throughout this whole thing. Two more for me. I don't know where you're at. 18. All right, 1 minute in. Here we go. About to see my butt. I apologize. I'm going to ski here first. Here we go. 18 cows. That was a mistake. I went too hard. Didn't listen to my own advice. All right. 72 double unders. Remember, if you end up going singles, 108. So good news is 1 round down. 15 minutes left. Keep chipping away. Here we go. Hello, wife. One thing I like to do on the burpees, especially a workout like this, where you're doing a bunch of other stuff with your shoulders, do not try to grind down like I just did on that rep, okay? Place the hands down and flop, okay? You can give effort on the way up, on the way down, in your best interest to just flop. I have no idea where I'm at. We'll do one more for fun. Boom. All right. Going to the bike next. You don't have to switch up like I am. I'm just giving you guys examples. Whew. That's no joke. I feel like Tony Horton, P90X, you guys remember that? AMRAP. I don't know how he did it. I'm dying. All right. Two for me. I don't know where you guys are, but I'm sure you're doing a good job. We got some people in here, all right. 11, 15 left on my count. I'm gonna step down this round for fun. Step down, step. That sounds better this round for me. One thing, 6, I'm not doing a very good job of is breathing. That's mostly because I'm trying to talk. But for you guys, since you don't have to worry about talking, make sure, I mentioned just flopping down to the floor, right? Make sure while you do it, you get a strong exhale on the way down. That'll help keep you in rhythm. All right. This round, I'm going Sumo Deadlift high pull. See what all the rage is. Got a feeling it's gonna be maybe worse than the other ones. So remember, if you're doing these, you got 36 instead of 18. I was right. These suck. 20, 21. Okay, 2. Whew, okay. Woo. 15. Good news. We're halfway. That's 9 minutes left. Hey, geez, man. Suck. 29, 7 left. Woo! Damn. Good job. Whew. Third setup, doubles for me. I think. 18 left. Damn, I wanted to keep those unbroken. Blew it. Sweet. All right, guys, I'm 3 rounds down, wherever you're at. I'm sure you're crushing it. Got about 7:16, 7:15 left. Hang in there. Doing great. Woo! Man. Remember on these, exhale on the way down as you flop. I don't want to say collapse. I don't want you getting hurt or jamming your wrist or your shoulder up as you go down, but as soon as you feel those hands, have control of your body on the ground, let yourself down easy. Okay? AKA flop. Good. Going back to the ski. Man. Wow. All right, for me, finishing round 4. We are at 4 minutes, 30 seconds left, guys. See if I can do a set unbroken one time. Woo! All right. 3.5 left, guys. Hang in there. See if we can get another round. Wherever you're at, try to match that where you're at with the next round. Not sure if that made sense, but add an entire round from where you are. That's what I mean. I had to break that one. 10-8. Whew. Yeah, more team workout. Come on. Almost there. Last 3 for me. Woo! 2 minutes. Push the last 2, guys. Here we go. Oh, shoot. Less than a minute, 50 seconds remaining. Woo. Pick up this rope. Want to get them done? All right, here we go. Last 40, here we go. Twenty. 10. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Woo! Oh, man. That was no joke. Is there an old guy at the door? My neighbor? Oh, I'm missing the joke. It'd be funny though. Oh, sorry guys, try to catch my breath. Great job if you just hit that. Give yourself a second, grab some water, walk around, breathe. Told you that was gonna be no joke. That sucked. I was wrapping up my 5th round. I didn't quite get 72 on the double under. I think I got like 65 when I stopped. So almost 5. Breathe, walk around, catch your breath. That hurts. Job, Joe. Woo! Told you I regretted forgetting water. I'll do that. Do my opportunity. Hey, so if everyone's there, we're going to go into a cool down. I'm going to mention this in a minute when we get done with the cool down, but don't forget to log your scores when we get to it. We're going to go on box drive, so make sure you're signing into class like you always would. Or if you never have, call one of the coaches. Immediately will help you get it done. But you're signing into the box drive app, signing into the 2 p.m. equipment-based class with me, and then you're going to log your score, okay? Rounds plus reps, okay? Give me a second. We're going to go into a simple cool down. Don't need really any equipment for that, just your own body. So find a spot to lay that's not too sweaty. We'll go into it. First thing we're going to do, my favorite, okay, we are going to go pigeon stretch. All right, you're going to do this for 90 seconds on each side. Let me start my clock. Let's say we're 15 seconds in. All right, we're starting. There we go. My towel back. I'm sweating all over the place. I'm going to have to mop this thing down. Got that Swiffer jet. Ooh. Right here we got Alex, Joe. Good stuff, guys. Coughing and sneezing. Good job, everybody. That's 45 seconds, so flip here. We're about halfway. 90-second hold. I have to change my clothes for the 5 o'clock class. These are soaked. Fifteen seconds. All right, go ahead and come out of that. Of course, we did the right side. Now we got to do the left, or whatever side you didn't do before. And switch into that position. I know for me, I'm way less flexible, less mobile on my left side than I am my right. So you guys might be finding that out. Right now, like this side, can't really see from this angle, but a good few inches between my hip and the floor. That's okay. That's why we're stretching these out when we're nice and pliable in a moment like this after a workout. Okay. Already 30 seconds. Good. Next one we're going to do, make sure you have like a towel or like an old shoe or something to put your knee on. If you don't like, your floor pillow, maybe if you're in your living room or something, put your knee on if you don't want to rough it up. Almost there, guys. Call it 10 seconds. Good. All right. Again, grab a towel or a pillow or something to serve as a knee pad here. as we go into this next one, very simple one. Okay, gonna be that quad hip flexor stretch. Let me adjust this, sorry. Get back here. Quad hip flexor stretch. I'm just taking a knee on my right side. I'm going to shift my hips forward. That's choice number one. Choice number two is to kind of hang the hips back a little bit. You're actually going to go opposite hand. So in this case, my left hand, reach back behind you and grab your right foot. So you feel like you're flexible enough, you can do that version, or just no hands, no feet, shift the hips forward there. What we're doing there, stretching out quad, lower core, everything we just blew up on those burpees. If you were somebody that had a ski erg, that was double trouble too. Keep an eye out for an 11 a.m. session where we're going to teach ski erg technique. Not something we get to do very often. We do have ski ergs at the gyms, but not something we do too often. So hopefully this will serve as a tutorial for when we get back to the gym. You guys can try that out as a little switch up to your normal routine on the cardio machines. Go ahead and switch. I'm only doing about a minute here on this one. Switch, again, left side, hips either shifting forward or staying neutral. Reach behind you, opposite hand, opposite foot. Okay. Quad, hip flexor, lower core. Man, I'm just now coming down. That was no joke. That's the best part about fitness. Like, I did it in the garage setting. I'm lucky enough to have some machines, but whatever version of that you did, if you went hard for 18 minutes, you were getting everything you could out of that. It's important to stay fit, as crazy as these times are. Don't let it be an excuse not to get that workout in, because we all can. You're tuned into this, chances are you know what you're doing a little bit, or at least enough to let us guide you. So stay disciplined with that stuff. That's what we're here for. All right. We'll come out of that one. We're going to go back to that calf ankle stretch that we did at the very beginning. We're going to bring that back. It might feel a little bit different than it did before. Might have some calf soreness, okay, ankle soreness, what have you. It might be achy already, but you're going to go toe up against the wall or chest in. We're going to go 30 seconds here. Mine's is tight. Tight. Let's cut that off at 20 seconds, yeah, so I don't lose you guys. You can always do that later in the day if you're feeling it. But instead of flip-flopping right to the other side, okay, I want you guys to go to immediately to the right side. So right ankle or right foot was up. Let's go back to the right side and then go ahead and do that same circle drill from the beginning of class where we went 10 clockwise, 10 counterclockwise, right? Boom. I switched up too early. Hang on. Boom, there we go. Good. Same thing, let's go 20 seconds. Left side up, chest in or knee in. Again, a knee in if you want a little bit more of that Achilles focus. Started this at 6:10. So we got 5 seconds left on my clock here. 3, 2, 1. Immediately into those ankle circles once again. 10 clockwise, 10 counterclockwise. Backwards. All right. Last thing we're going to do together here. You saw my thing yesterday about you can use PVC pipe, broomstick, whatever. I'm going to use a towel just to kind of highlight that we can do some different stuff with this thing. But we're just going to hit a set of 8 pass-throughs, 8 around the world, just like we would if we were in class and we were using that PVC pipe. 10 pass-throughs, 10 around the world with some sort of household item. You can always just go the motion too and do like an extra couple of reps to make up for that lack of resistance. That's fine. Oh yeah, I like that. A little bit of a different feel than a PVC pipe too. You have to keep the tension on the towel versus PVC pipe. It's always there because it's one rigid piece. So that's an idea for you. Oh, all right. Cool. As you wrap that up, grab a drink. I'll bring it in here for a little fireside chat before we wrap it up. All right, comment section got interesting. It's cool. All right, so first of all, I want to thank you guys. You stayed the whole time. That's freaking awesome. Thank you for joining me this afternoon in the garage. Hopefully you got a good workout in. I think I'm back here Thursday. Not necessarily this class. I'll have to find out because we're still working out the kinks with everything. But really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. That was really fun. Number one, log your scores. Again, I told you right after we ended the WOD, you're logging into Box Tribe. You're signing into this specific class, okay, that 2 p.m. class with me. Again, 18-minute AMRAP, you know what you just did, so look for that. If you're confused, log that score so we can keep this thing going, as normal as we can in these crazy times. So let's push each other. Let's encourage each other. Don't just post it on Box Tribe. If you want to throw it on the Facebook page, if you want to throw it in the comments right here, whatever. Tag Instagram, tag us, tag CrossFit Waterside. Let the people know what you're doing fit during these crazy times. Okay, so again, thank you very much. Tomorrow, Kristen's got your classes. Kristen, tomorrow morning at 9 for the no equipment workout, and then again at 11, she's going to do a fun little mini seminar, lesson about games that you can do. For workouts, workout movements. If you got a couple people in the house, this is good for families that have some kids and you guys are all stuck together in the house. Good way to get some fitness in and play some games. So she's going to cover that at 11. And then Keith tomorrow at 2 and at 5 for your equipment workout like this just was. And then the no equipment workout at 5 again. So Kristen in the morning tomorrow, Keith in the afternoon. Should be a good time. I know I'll be tuning in. Again, tag that stuff on Instagram, Box Tribe, whatever. Okay, stay active with us. We're going to try to stay as active as we can with you. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys. It was awesome. I had a good time. I'm going to go attempt to drink some protein and recover. If anybody wants to do a little 2-a-day action, I'll see you again at 5 for the no equipment workout. And just a warning, that workout has burpees as well. So if you're burpeed out, rest and stretch. Don't see me at 5. All right. Awesome job, guys. See you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Peace out.